Rafael di Furia, aka Rafi D is me. I'm back at it again on another beautiful Friday night. This may look like a very strange place to be. So you might be thinking it's a mall, but no, it's actually the airport in Bologna. I've been having a friend visiting me for the past little, 3-4 days? And just was bringing him here to the airport, dropping him off, and, well, not dropping him off, I don't drive here, so came with him, make sure he got in all right. And so now I am headed down to go back to Bologna before I head back home. But I just was thinking to start the video here because there might be some of you who wonder how to get from the airport to the center for cheap. And you can take a bus. I already actually have a ticket. I'm probably going to try and return on the same ticket that I came with because you have 75 minutes of travel and it's only €6. So it's really easy. Otherwise, if you are arriving here at the airport, you buy your ticket from a machine. I'll show you guys where the kiosk is. Normally when you're arriving, you'd be coming from downstairs, like it's all the way down at that. I'm not going to show that. But if you are coming from the train station to the airport, you can, it seems as though you can buy the ticket on the bus itself, but here at the station, but here at the airport, especially when it's busier, it seems like they really prefer that you purchase your ticket at the kiosk. So I'll show you guys where that is, and it's really easy because you can do it in English. It's not that big of a deal. It's not so huge, so it's not like you can really get lost here. And there's a lot of information boards all you go, and down here on the bottom floor there seems like there's a lot of really interesting sandwiches and stuff, although for whatever reason right now it kind of smells like eggs in here. Anyway, this is where you can get the self-service ticket. You can get your tickets from here, and it's very easy. You can pay with cash or a credit card. Just make sure that if you're coming from abroad, just make sure that your credit card company knows that you are going to be abroad. So that's actually the bus right now. Perfect timing. They're supposed to come every 11 minutes. And before we get too much deeper into the video, and before I get to Bologna, if you'd like to see more content like this about moving to Italy, Italian dual citizenship, and living life abroad, be sure to subscribe with that notification bell turned on. And if you can also give this video a like, I'd really appreciate it, as it does help out the channel. And if you'd like to help make more content like this possible on a monthly basis, you can go to rafaeldifuria.com/Patreon. Or if you'd just like to help out once, you can go to rafaeldifuria.com/support. And for shirts, baby onesies, mugs, and more, you can go to rafaeldifuria.com/NYAD here. All the links are down below. I'll see you in Bologna. I think it could be time for some gelato. Maybe that's just me though. I think I might be slightly lost because I got off at a different stop than the one for the train station. I was thinking that I was like just around the corner, but like that looks exactly like it. Maybe I'm just not familiar with this part of town. Part of me is thinking pull out Google Maps, part of me is thinking maybe try to get lost a little bit. I don't know. I'm just gonna walk this way for a little bit and see what I come up to. I mean, there's this giant empty piazza. So maybe I got off at the wrong place, like really wrong. Whatever. I have some time this afternoon, so I don't mind getting a little bit of an extra walk in. When worse comes to worse, I'll ask somebody. But anyway, what ended up happening at the airport earlier was that the ticket that I had that I thought was supposed to be valid for 75 minutes, the ticket is valid for 75 minutes, but it's only good for one direction. So it wasn't possible to take two buses with the same ticket. I was thinking maybe I can get away without having to spend the €12. But yeah, I had to buy a return ticket. Then the machine that I went to when I was at the train station. So what ended up happening was that I had to purchase another ticket. The machine didn't have change for 20, or I did have a 5 and a €1 bill, but the machine that I was at didn't take coins. For whatever reason, it seems like it was broken. So I had to go wait in another line. Thankfully, the bus was still there by the time I was heading out. So in total round trip to get to and from the airport in Bologna was €12. And I got off at an earlier stop than I think I should have, but it's all part of the experience, right? Maybe it's not just the search for gelato, but the search for the station. Search to get to the center. So one thing you'll notice if you've been in Italy is that there are a lot of porticos here. Someone mentioned to me once that actually here in Bologna it has the longest porticos, the longest like covered sidewalks anywhere. With how many are here, I would absolutely not be so... You're kidding me. No way. I've heard that it existed here. 1 second. I kind of have a curiosity to eat there because I've heard they do it Italian style and it's not like the American version, but can you believe this? In Bologna, Italy, of all places, Domino's pizza. No way. No way, that is too funny. Wow. Wait, $4.95 for a pizza? I feel like it's a sacrilege, but at the same time, let's see, I'm gonna figure out where I am first, and I'm gonna keep that on my mind, because I don't think I'm gonna eat there, but $4.95 for a pizza in Italy with toppings, not too bad of a price, I have to say. I mean, of course we're talking that kind of quality, but I am curious. I am actually very curious about it. Like here for something would be €5 to €7, it seems like. I mean, but of course the quality is going to be significantly better, and that's like Italian sandwiches. But I'm thinking if I just passed a Domino's, I can't be far out of like center where there might be a little bit more tourist action in the gelaterias that I'm looking for. So let's see. It seems like there's starting to be a little bit more action down in that direction. Let's see. Mi scusi, per il centro della città?
Quale? Tutt'altra parte.
Oh, questo è ok, grazie mille.
E poi sulla sinistra.
Ah, grazie. So apparently I was going the wrong direction. Very wrong direction. I guess I should have probably asked for directions first. Crap. And so what he said is that I have to go back the other direction that I was going and then make a left. Alright, time to consult with Google because like this is weird. Look at these beautiful buildings here. Today we're going to be going to maybe 2 or 3. The reason why I'm not going to go to more is because here in Bologna, the couple times that I've been so far, it seems like you can't get a single scoop, which is really strange. It seems like it's a 2 scoop minimum here. Don't know why. I just was here a few days ago with a friend and we were looking for a place where you could just get 1 scoop, and all the places we checked out were multiple scoops, or a minimum of 2 at least. So there's someone who recommended this one gelateria to me, and I've already been there once, and it's an interesting experience. The only thing that I don't like about it is that you can't see the gelato to begin with, and I think it's very important to be able to look at gelato, so you know that you're not getting like something subpar. But this place, it's like supposed to be classic local tradition. Don't know, can't say for sure. Bologna is a city that I don't know so well, so of course this is not like a tour, this is just kind of going out, enjoying the city and sharing this experience with you guys. Today I'm not going to get pistachio because after that Rovigo video, I'm a little pistachioed out. I've been doing some research about different places to come check out, to maybe come and do a video, check out some Bologna style food. This is one place that kept popping up, Osteria dell'Orsa, the Bear Tavern, I think. So it would be in English, and it had a lot of popular reviews, and it seems like there's a lot of people waiting outside to eat, so I don't know if it's one of those places where it's hype or if it's actually like the real deal. So maybe one day I'll have to come back in another video, come check that out. I've received questions from people like, why do they have porticoes? What's the use of porticoes? Well, as you can see, it's a sunny day, and I can tell you for a fact it's much cooler under here than it is there. Just found this little mini supermarket here. Gonna grab some water because I'm thirsty. Oh, was it just by the front door? Yeah. Grabbing one for now, one in just in case, because supermarket's much cheaper. Alright, so 2 waters like this in a restaurant could cost anywhere from €2 to, let's say, $3.50 for example. 2 bottles of water like this in a supermarket, 30 cents. Big difference in price, no difference in quality. Okay, so now I know where I am. Now I know where I am. Now I know where we are. We are in like the center of Bologna. We're right near Piazza Maggiore, so that little extra walk that I took at the beginning, completely unnecessary, because it took me like way off in that direction, kind of in the direction of nowhere, but like many streets over that direction. It was only that one turn that Google Maps said was absolutely necessary, but after that I just was able to do it on my own and went a little bit off the path that they recommended, just again like to get a little bit more on those side streets, get a little bit lost but not too lost, just enough to have an interesting experience and see some interesting things. And I mean, now that we're in the center, quite interesting, I would say, but maybe that's just me. Doesn't seem like there's any traffic lights. So, oh, you know what? I'm just seeing this one gelateria here that's called Oggi, which means today. And today I feel like having gelato. But I actually saw some reviews online of this place. And so I think I'm gonna go check it out. It's covered gelato, so let's see, I hope it lives up to the ratings. Qual è il sapore più popolare? Ma non con i turisti, con gli italiani.
Pistacchio.
Pistacchio, c'è un altro che è popolare?
Mascarpone.
Ok, mascarpone. Vabbè.
Okay.
È possibile una pallina?
Allora, noi andiamo a taglie, quindi la piccola, media, grande e max.
Ok, piccola.
Piccola. Questa qui o...
Così va bene in cometa. Sì. Possibile mettere qua? Grazie. Okay, so first thing I asked her when I went there was, what are the popular flavors, but not with the tourists, with Italians? And she said pistachio. So I thought to myself, oh god, I don't think I can do pistachio today. But so I asked her if there's another popular flavor with Italians. She said mascarpone. So let's give it a little try. Okay, lives up to the hype, without a doubt. It's it almost tastes yogurty, and I don't like yogurt, but this is actually pretty good. I'm gonna finish this. It almost feels like it has like a lemony kind of taste, but I'll finish it and then I'll let you guys know after. I should have gotten a cone. I always get in a cup in videos. Easier with a cup. Okay, so for Oggi, it's spelled O-G-G-I if you're interested in coming. I would say the base for the gelato was really good, super rich and creamy. The flavor itself I wasn't crazy about, but that's probably just more a personal thing. But I can say for sure, the quality there, not bad quality. It didn't taste like it came from a powder, even though there's that potential. To me, it didn't have a chemically taste. It tasted more how gelato should be. It shouldn't be overly sweet. It shouldn't be overly sugary. It shouldn't have just like the taste like you just ate a candle. I mean, just in case if there was any question what country we're in. We're in Italy. So right now I'm headed to another gelateria. I don't know the name off the top of my head, or it's somewhere more or less this direction. It should be findable from here at the very least. Oh, Italy. Heard about this place. I've never been to one before. I've heard the food is supposed to be pretty good, and I know there's supposed to be this like Italian Disneyland for food just outside of Bologna by these same people. I thought about checking that out. Maybe at some point I will. If it's the type of place that I can film in, or at least get away with filming it, I might consider going there. I have to do a little bit more research. If that's the type of thing you guys might be interested in, like, let me know down in the comment section below. But I feel like I'm more the type anyway that prefers to get out rather than go to a commercialized place that is focused on those sorts of things. Okay, it may be local food and you may see some of the production, is what I've heard, but I'd rather get out into the real place. Like this experience. Like if you go to a theme park or a park of any sort, you're not going to get like this kind of character and just natural character. Maybe it'll be a little bit, maybe they'll try to replicate some of it, but to actually get to the point where you are like experiencing the real thing, you're not gonna get that. You're never gonna get that. So we were just down on that street before, and then I went up in that direction towards Oggi. This was that same tower, and now we're going up this direction, and I believe I see the gelateria. If not, it's for sure on this street. On Oggi, I think that may be like a small satellite of a larger gelateria, but this other place I think is a more central location. I think it could be even the only one that exists of this particular one that I'm looking for. This is of course one of the reasons why I moved to Italy and why I moved to Rovigo and got out of Alto Adige was to, well, first to be in Italy, of course, like that's a big one, being an Italian speaking place, but Rovigo specifically, why I moved there, was so that I could have access to these sorts of things and to come out to experience Italy as it is. I mean, okay, this is more of a touristic city, but I mean, to come and live in Italy, to have this blessing, to be able to just call this place home and experience all of this, I couldn't be more grateful. And in my videos, like I've said, it's not been easy to make life happen here, but for me, the struggle to make it happen has been worth it because of moments like this. Every 5 seconds is another gelateria, and speaking of which, this is the place I was looking for. So in these type of places, they list the flavors on the wall, and then they have them in these sorts of tubs over there. It's quite an experience. This one is good, but it's not as rich and thick and creamy. So before I leave here, let me just get the name of what it's called. It's called Cremeria La Vecchia Stalla. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but I'm not going to say it's the best gelato I've had. It's good though. Don't get me wrong. It was very good. I got cheesecake and biscotti della nonna. So I feel like I've had a pretty good opportunity to try and get a feel for it, to try and see if it was possible to maybe give it a second chance. This was giving it a third chance. And I would have to say Oggi was more my style of what I would prefer. Although I think at this point, I'm pretty full. I don't think I can handle another gelato for today. So maybe, just while I happen to be here, I may as well show you guys around a little bit more. And maybe we'll have to do Best Gelato in Bologna Part 2. So be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more like that. And let me know if there's any other towns in like Emilia Romagna or Veneto, these regions, that you guys would be curious to see, because these are the areas that are easiest for me to get to. Other regions may have to wait for a future video at some point, but these regions are for sure the easiest for me to get to, at least the areas around Bologna, Venice, and Rovigo where I live. But for sure I will be getting to other parts of the country, like that is without any kind of doubt. Okay, so there's this one place called Venchi. This is one of the other places that I heard was pretty highly rated. I'm gonna get that last one in, just that very last one. For real, for real. Più popolare.
Più popolari?
Ma non con i turisti.
No, no, ti dico quelli diciamo che sono della nostra azienda, che chiamano anche di cioccolatini. Lucatin, che è fondente al 56% con le nocciole caramellate, il cremino, che è nocciole e pasta di cioccolato. Se no vanno molto anche la nocciola, perché penso che ovviamente abbiamo la nocciola di Monti.
Ciao.
Ciao. Dai ragazzi, prego, da questa parte.
Alright, I'm gonna get to this one quickly because it's gonna melt, and I'll tell you some stuff afterwards. And just after this, I have a little bit of a review, because even before trying the gelato, I already have opinions about this place. Alright, so thoughts on Venchi. Really nice inside. Nothing wrong with that. Really great presentation. Prices, absolutely, completely ridiculous. That little gelato that you saw, and it had this gourmet cup that they called it, but really it was just a little bit of chocolate sauce on the inside, or melted chocolate, along with like some candied hazelnuts, maybe caramelized hazelnuts. I'm not sure quite what you would call it in English. That cost $4.70. Really overpriced for the quality. The chocolate flavors seemed to be the most flavorful, the more kind of gourmet, but I think that's because they're also kind of known for the chocolate that they make. I think they're more of a chocolatier than a gelateria, and it's more of like a company store. And just as I was there, they were receiving the delivery of some boxes of what looked like pre-made flavor. So it's not like something really made on site. Maybe it's mixed on site. Personally, I'm not such a fan of when you know that it's from a mix, or when it's from like this type of experience when it's pre-made. I like it when it's like the real deal. But I would say, even with that said, I would expect that Oggi, the place that I first went to, would probably be in a similar way, but they're not actually making it there. I would expect that it's probably something where they receive delivery. But nonetheless, that was still probably so far my favorite of the day. But then also, the one thing that I didn't like about Venchi was that the service. They were very sweet, the girls that worked there. I had a problem though, that I paid for my gelato. There was someone who paid right after me, and they had a very defined line there that people were keeping. They served the woman who came after me. That's fine, it's like not a big deal. I just think the person who pays first should be served first, especially if you are the ones who are making the line and enforcing the line. Oh, by the way, we happen to be on the Piazza Maggiore here in Bologna, the big piazza. That's the church. It looks like it could be closed. Seems like it may be closed right now. I was here the other day and they had guards in front, and so that's why I'm almost sure it's got to be closed now. Yeah, this is a little taste of Bologna and what's here. It's a very small city. It's not like a huge city. It is large. Of course, it's larger than the city where I live, Rovigo. Like, that's no question about that. But I think it's probably about time that I head home now. So thank you guys for joining me on another adventure out here in Italy. And I think what I will say while I am here on this beautiful Italian day on this wonderful Italian piazza, that if you would like to see more content like this about moving to Italy, Italian dual citizenship, and living life abroad, please be sure to subscribe with that notification bell turned on. And if you could also give the video a like, I'd appreciate it, as it does also help out the channel. And if you would like to help out to make more videos like this possible on a monthly basis, please consider to become a monthly patron. It really does make a huge difference in the ability to continue making content like this. For more information and to become a monthly patron, you can go to rafaeldifuria.com/patreon, or to help out just one time, you can go to rafaeldifuria.com/support. And for shirts, baby onesies, mugs, and more, you can go to rafaeldifuria.com/NYAG gear. Thank you for joining me on another beautiful Friday night, because it's clearly night right now, totally, like, no jokes here. Of course, I'm Rafael Di Furia, aka Rafi D is me, and I look forward to seeing you all next Friday. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Later.